Welcome back to RazFamArt. Today we're going to make an awesome collage using a free digital program on the internet. This is a great way to tell someone all about you without having to get dirty or use any art supplies. Let's get started! First, you're going to get on to PixLR.com/X. You're going to go to their homepage by clicking on their logo on the top here. Then you're going to go a little bit lower where it says Images. And you're going to type in something that you're interested in. I'm going to put in space. I love looking at the stars. Let's see what we can find. Now, the next thing we want to do is find a photo that is horizontal. That means it's really long. See, from left to right. I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to choose full HD because we want our image to have high resolution. Hit apply, and there you go. You have your background. Now, let's start exploring different images that represent who you are. So I'm going to put in cats and then PNG. The PNG is going to give you a nice white background so that you don't have anything that's overwhelming and you need to cut out. So I'm going to look at these awesome cats because they're so cute. I have a cat. I think she really wants to kill me. Anyway, let's just find some cat that looks so cute. There we go. We're going to take this one right here. And I'm going to save it to a file where I can find it again in the future. So let's get back on to PixLR. Now I'm going to go to over here where there's a plus sign. We're going to add a layer. It is so important to add layers because you want to be able to move each image around your background. So I'm going to choose my first one here. I have Vanellope Von Sweet. She is my favorite Disney princess. I love her so much. She drives a golf cart and she wears candy in her hair. She is so adorable. So I'm going to put her right over here. Yeah, that looks like a good spot. Okay, and then I'm going to go and choose another image. And I'm gonna get the Hulk down here because I could be cool and collective, but I also could be crazy mad like the Hulk. But you see, look at the background. There's that white. We don't want the white in the background, and we don't want to take the time to cut that out. So I'm gonna go to this other website called remove.bg/upload. I'm gonna go choose my image that I want that background to go away. It's gonna upload. Then it's going to give you the image there, and you're going to hit download. You want to hit the top one because that's for free. If you do the download HD, you're going to be spending a little bit of money. So I'm going to go to where my layer is, image. It's going to be my download section here because I didn't put it where all my other images are. I'm going to open it up, and there you have it. The Hulk with no crazy big white background. And now you still see my space background. There we go. So I'm going to add a couple of more images here really quickly. And again, remember, it is so important to make sure each image is on a new layer so that you can move it around. So here I have Marty McFly from Back to the Future. I'm going to add another image over here. Got the New York Yankee symbol. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to place all these yet, but I'm just exploring. You can also tilt your image. You can put it on different parts of the canvas. I could put maybe the Hulk up here. Oh, he kind of looks like he's flowing a little bit too much in space, but I'm sure I'm going to find a really good spot for him. So I'm a New York gal. I'm going to have the New York City skyline here, but you can see that there are these like really sharp edges, and we don't want that to show. I'll make it a little bit larger. I'm going to try to hide those edges because it just kind of cuts off. But it looks really dark. So I'm going to change the effect on it to make it brighter. So I go to effect on the left-hand side, and then I'm going to go to colors. And then give me all these different choices of different colors. I like this Bella looking one. That looks cool. All right, we're going to go with it. Apply, and now it just made it lighter. So I'm going to move some of these around, put some more images on here, overlapping, and I keep on just adjusting and moving things around. I have Frida over here, who I absolutely love. Some flowers. I love doing photography. Trying to find a good place for that Yankee symbol. I have some birds that live around my house, so I feel like they need to be in here. All right, so I decided my background looks a little too dark. I'm going to go back to the main page over here, and I'm going to look up different images. Ooh, I like that blue. So I'm going to choose this one right here. And I'm going to add current. Remember, we want new layers. So we want to add to current, and don't panic if it looks like it took over. We just need to move the layer. So whatever you want in the background, you need to make sure you move that layer below. So I'm going to move that layer down, down, down. So now it's right where my background is. But it looks way too bright, and I still want to show my galaxy. So I'm going to go to where it's the 3 little dots on the right-hand side that you can see on your layer. And you can see it gives you a couple of options. And you're going to go to opacity, and you're going to make it lower to get to where you want it to be and show your background. I'm at 50%. That looks pretty good. I'm going to leave it right there at 48. Close it up. Still see the galaxy, but you still have that hint of blue, and it really makes the darker layers pop out. So it's really important that you make sure that everything is showing. Here, I still see, look at that city right there. It's kind of like, now that with the new background, it's really showing more, but I still want to show the galaxy. So I'm actually going to go to over here where it says cutout. I'm going to go and choose the paintbrush over here. And I'm going to hit that. You can also choose the shape if you want. Okay, I'm going to go with the brush, and then I'm going to change my size. And I'm going to start just deleting a little bit on the bottom here so that it gives it a really nice transition into that blue on the upper part. So I'm going to cut a little bit more over here too. Doesn't look so rough and rugged. I'm going to change how dark it is. Let's make it a little bit softer actually, so that it creates this like little fade here. There you go. You could mess around with that. It's just another option. I'm going to make Frida a little bit bigger so that she kind of covers up that space. I'm going to move her down a little bit too. And I'm also going to rearrange some of these layers so that it overlaps really nicely and moving things around. Remember, if you want things more in the background, you have to move it downward for your layer. So next I'm going to add my name. So I'm going to go to that text option right there with that T on the left-hand side. They're always going to give you a pre-made text so that you could just delete that. You could put your name. I'm going to put Mrs. Ramirez because that's my last name. And I'm not too keen about this font that they gave me. So I'm going to scroll down and check out some other fun stuff, see what I like. You can also change the size to the size you want your name to be, along with line spacing if you want to space out the letters a little bit more. Line spacing, I'm sorry, this is letter spacing is right there. And then you also have here, if you want to curve it, so I do want to curve it. I want to make it look all fancy. I'm going to do a half circle. It says arch. Let's see how much of this arch is at. It's arching it a nice, I want it more arched. Let's see. Ooh, this half circle looks nice. Let's move that layer up. Moving it up to the top. Now I'm going to move some stuff around because it looks, there you go. I'm going to choose my color. Kind of going to go with this like, no, I don't want it green. Now I'm going to mess with the size. So sometimes you just need to mess around with things to get it to where you want it to be. I'm very happy with this purple pinkish color that I've picked. So I'm just going to move things around again. I forgot I love zombies too, so I want my little zombie man to be there. Moving a few more layers around. All right, so let's see. You're going to go to that bottom right corner, hit save. You want to make sure that it's a high resolution. And then you're going to go to save as, rename it so that you can find it. Make sure it's in a folder where you can also find it. And then I'm going to hit save. That's it. Our collage is complete. It's really important to make sure that you use this same computer and the same web browser. Don't clean out your cookies, because once you do that, you tend to lose the work that you had already on PixLR. And just in case if you are worried, always save your work. You can upload it back onto PixLR and kind of pick up from where you left off. I hope you enjoyed this video. I can't wait to see what cool digital collages you come up with. And if you made it this far in the video, if you don't mind just please liking and subscribing to my channel. Look forward to seeing you again. Bye!